Back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is the case of the Idaho. This is all my thoughts, my speculations, my opinions only. Lyndon Beck is the boyfriend of Josie. Josie and Emily share apartment. They're roommates. Hunter and Josie's boyfriend, Lyndon Beck, were with their girlfriends that night. Lyndon says in his interview, this is the part 2, he says clearly that they went to sleep around 8 p.m., got up around 3 a.m., they wake for 2 hours, and the detective asks him, was Hunter there? He said, yeah, Hunter was sleeping. And then he keeps quiet for a while, and then he says, actually, I don't remember if Hunter was there. I think he could have been in his apartment. So, if Hunter wasn't with Emily, Josie, and Lyndon Beck, Josie's boyfriend, where was he between 3 to 5 a.m.? People are slipping up. Did Hunter go over to 1122 King Road? Was he chilling with Ethan and Zana? Was Emily chilling with them too? Could the rumors of an OD be true? Where was these two couples? Just in my opinion, I don't see much empathy when they're talking about their dear friends, Zana and Ethan. If Hunter wasn't lying, he would have told the officers that he got up in the middle of the night and he went out to his apartment or wherever between the hours of 3 to 5. Very important times. Because let's not forget, in the beginning, we were told that the quadruples happened between 3 to 4 a.m. And this young man is away in the most mysterious time. And were you at Banfield by any chance? Or at Linderley? Or Hunter, where were you? Furthermore, where were you? They all are playing games here. Where were you between 3 to 5? You caught my attention when you said it was an airy night. So it was an airy night from the beginning. So did David Berry. How come y'all two didn't attend the Sigma Chi fraternity party? Y'all were everywhere where Ethan and Zana were. Hunter, when Ethan spoke to his sister, Maisie, he said, we all miss you. Come down and chill with us. Were y'all two chilling with Ethan and things went left? And why did you put the knife back on the table when the cops went inside to the rooms? Why did you have your hands allegedly up on around your neck? Like Chris Watts? What's going on? Why wasn't a follow-up interview done with Lyndon Beck, Emily, Josie, all of them? Because it doesn't add up. Somebody's lying. Hunter's not telling the truth. Lyndon looked too nervous, but it just came out of his mouth. he went out with shorts on a winter day and sliders? Where did he walk or run to the house before Emily, Josie, and Lyndon Beck, who told on you? I heard you took the pulse of Zana and Ethan. You came out of a crime scene, but you had no red liquid on your shoes, under your shoes. Wouldn't it have been wet? Because the coroner said it was a bloody scene. Did Emily OD by any chance? Almost OD, I mean. Was the rumors true or false? Where were you between 3 to 5 a.m.? And why was a follow-up interview not done with you? Who is lying, you or Lyndon? I believe Lyndon. He looks nervous. Hunter Johnson was always hanging around 1122 King Road. You could see him in the noise complaints. Yet again, he says he doesn't know Kyla. That's Katie.
Idaho, the college murders.
We were a big group of friends. Why would you target those four?
Emily says she and Xana were inseparable.
We were attached at the hip probably the first day that we met. Yeah, we just clicked immediately. We were same personalities, I feel like.
I love it when people talk about Ethan and Xana sort of being like male and female versions of each other.
Oh, it's very much true. They were the same person.
Hunter and Emily say the fall weekend started like any other, with a big football game. The friends snapping this photo that Saturday.
It was a normal weekend for us, just hanging out with our friends.
The next morning, Emily says Dylan, one of the surviving roommates, called her concerned, asking her and Hunter to come over.
In the documentary, you tell the story of really not feeling alarmed when Dylan called you.
I joked around with her on the phone.
Talk about Ethan and Xana sort of being like male and female versions of each other.
Did Hunter just slip up? He said it was a fall weekend, we were just hanging around with our friends. Okay, now your friends, Ethan and Xana, were hanging around at the Sigma Chi fraternity party. Y'all said y'all weren't there. Where were y'all? The Sigma Chi fraternity is only a minute from where you live. 2 minutes, max. It's not like y'all to miss a party. Y'all in pictures in different kind of parties and all the kind of fraternities. Where were you between 3 to 5, Hunter?
Emily say the fall weekend started like any other, with a big football game. The friends snapping this photo that Saturday.
It was a normal weekend for us, just hanging out with our friends.
The next morning, Emily says Dylan, one of the surviving roommates, called her concerned, asking her and Hunter to come over.
In the documentary, you tell the story of really not feeling alarmed when Dylan called you.
I joked around with her on the phone.
So when DM called her, they were joking around and laughing and talking. Shouldn't DM be a bit more concerned, worried? Is she trying to tell us she didn't smell the red liquid? Is she trying to tell us that she was hallucinating? Let's not forget, DM said she saw Xana lying on the floor. Weren't she concerned?
So we woke up, hanging with her there, feeling normal, okay, and then empty
In the morning.
and that was what time-ish?
Maybe around 10-ish.
Okay. Yeah, it was 9 in the morning-ish. When was the time before that you saw?
I was up with, I think, at like 3.
So that you were hanging out with the girls at that point?
Yeah.
Was Hunter there?
Yeah, he was sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
Or he was at his apartment, I'm not sure. I remember being there though.
He said that he got up at 3 a.m. He was chilling with the girls. That's his girlfriend Josie and her roommate Emily, Hunter's girlfriend. The officer asks him, where was Hunter? He said, sleeping. Then he says, he was in his apartment. I don't know. Let's listen to this once again.
At like 3.
So that you were hanging out with the girls at that point?
Yeah.
Was Hunter there?
Yeah, he was sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
Or he was at his apartment, I'm not sure. I remember being there though.
Okay. And then, obviously knows girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is she part of that, or is she in a different sorority? Is she in a sorority right now?
Yeah.
She is. Okay.
Well, I think she might have dropped, but she's still technically, or maybe not technically.
Okay.
His girlfriend Josie either dropped out of a sorority or she was on her way dropping out of the sorority. What was going on with the sorority sisters? Are they mean girls? Kaylee, Maddie, and Zana dropped out of the sorority. And now you have Josie. Was this a mess about the sorority girls, allegedly? But the question that's more important is, where was Hunter between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m.? 3 to 4 a.m. was the first timelines. So were the rumors true? That Emily allegedly could have OD'd and Hunter went to fight Ethan and Zana? Let me know what you'll think. That is just all allegedly. Those are rumors, but the truth is Hunter wasn't where he was supposed to be between 3 to 5 a.m. So I have some follow-up questions. Lyndon, how far away from the apartment does Hunter live? Is it a walking distance? Is there any witnesses, any neighbors who saw him leaving? Are you sure he was away between 3 to 5? Strange. Let me know, guys, what you'll think about this. We need to focus on Hunter Johnson, his whereabouts between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Please like, share, and subscribe.